Hello, all. My name is Rajshekhar. I'm here to discuss about my ETL project for the fall 2024. My project is on analyzing accident crash data to enhance road safety and reducing the fatalities. We are a team of two people, myself Rajshekhar Korva and my team member Mir Hamza Beg. Diving into the project, uh, today I'm going to cover about the introduction of this project and the business cases that leads to this project, and I'm going to bit analyze about the data which is like an input, and I'm going to go for the business case results as well, and my team member will go on most for normalizing these tables and data cleaning and results part. Coming to the introduction part, this project focuses on analyzing road accidents data using SSIS tool to find patterns and understand the causes of crashes. The goal is to provide insights that help improve road safety and reduce accidents. These findings can guide better infrastructure planning and stronger safety rules and community education. Ultimately, it aims to make road safer and save lives. Well, coming to my business cases, this project is going to deal with how this weather conditions are associated with the highest severe injuries, and how does this driver substance abuse are related to the distractions in road accidents, and that resulting in severe injuries, and the speed limits for the most of the accidents involved as a specific vehicle make or model. So for this so these are my executed results for the business questions which I just mentioned of. This is the results that come from uh, SQL queries executed, which will be continued by my friend again. Well, coming to the analyzing the data part. So we have took the data from data.gov link. So usually we have took two data sets. One is crash reporting drivers data and crash reporting incident data, which compromises of a lot of rows in it. Then we have took main report number as a primary key from both the data sets, and we have analyzed the data. And for coming to the data cleaning part, we have cleaned a lot of data, like there was a lot of null values and empty values, and there were also we have encountered some delimiters in the rows which are of colons and some parentheses, and we have also the duplicate values like unknown, where capitalization of unknown letters, characters, and uh, small letters of unknown, where and we finalized to make it to capitalization, and we found it really challenging to clear all these things like in our data set, but though we cleaned all those them. And coming to the transformations part, in the SSIS, when you are cleaning this data and transforming and loading into the database, we have used some transformations, um, like we used the derived column transformation to eliminate the road delimiter, just as I mentioned, and for removing the parentheses in the data and the double quotations, which I even shows in the diagram here. The location, off-road description, and cross street, those are the column names where we have encountered the double quotation and comma, some wrong data, and we have replaced them. And this is another scenario where we used derived column transformation, where unknowns, we had empty cells and unknown values, where we have filtered that, and we also used its um, column derived column transformation for adding a extra key of current date time as mentioned as a project requirement. And apart from that, we also used like other operations like sort, merge join, row sampling, and multicast. So where sort is used for sorting, yeah, and also we used for removing the duplications in the data. We have used the merge joins to join to our three data sources. Row sampling, as we have a lot of rows, so we use row sampling to limit our data to load into databases. Like we used 10,000 rows for a sample, and we have used multicast to split the data into three different table as we followed the model Y approach. Well, coming to the my entity relationship diagram, we have three data tables like crash information and person information and vehicle information, where the relation between the crash information and person information is that it's one to many, where a crash can have many persons got involved into it. And the another relation is for crash information, vehicle information, where multiple vehicles can be like involved in a crash. So that's the relation, and we have took a main report number as a primary key in crash information, and that we have used in as a primary key in person information and in vehicle information. So we used again the Y model approach, where we splitted the data into three different tables, and then we merged finally into one. Well, from here my friend will continue.
Hello, Professor. My name is Mir Hamza Bey. So, as my friend has already gave you an overview about our complete project, so now I'm gonna take care about the SSIS part. So, coming to the SSIS part, firstly we have a control flow over here. So, it basically consists of 5 tasks to be executed. So, coming to the first one, it's the executing a SQL task. So, here I am using this SQL task to truncate the tables that we are creating in our DB. And then coming to the second task, it's crash data instant data merged. So basically here we are merging the two different data sets by using merge join, and then we are creating a single data set to perform the further ETL process. And then in the third task we have like it's just cleaning our data set and then loading it into the database. And in the fourth task, actually we have like normalization of tables. Like we are going to split our data table into three different tables. And then the final task is to merge those three tables and then get a single data table. So, and then this is our task one. So here we have two different data sets, and then we are like we are, these both have like similar kind of data. Like they have the same same report number, like, but so then we have joined it by using merge join over here. We have sorted it by report number, and then here we have used a derived column so that we can remove some column delimiter errors. And then finally we have got a final data set to perform a further ETL process. And then our next task is about like cleaning our data, and then we're going to load it into our database. So here we have our main source of our data set, and then here we have used a derived column, and then we have replaced all the null values, and we have removed all the errors like as my friend mentioned in transformations. Those errors are removed here. And then here we have used a row sampling since we have a lot of data in our data set, but we have to like our database doesn't have enough memory. So here we have is row sampling. Basically it does like it generates some unique value, like it gives some of the data from the data that we give it here, and then that's stored in our main ETL underscore project main source. This is our final main data table that's dumped in our DB, which is a clean data source. And yeah, and I have one more thing to add here. Here in this main data source, sorry, a source in the what do we call it, in the advanced edit sorry uh, in the advanced editor of the flat file source. Here we have added our variable our source file location in the component properties. And then coming to the next task, uh, basically we have followed a Y model approach. So here we are going to split our data into three different tables. So for that we have used multicast. Generally multicast takes a lot of data and it splits into many or one or many tables. So then we have used your multicast, and then we have sorted all of these by respective columns. Here we have sorted the data by report number, and then here we have sorted the data by person ID, and then here we have sorted the data by vehicle ID. And then finally we are dumping these data into our three different tables in our database. They are crash information and person information and then vehicle information. And coming to our final data flow task, here we are like, that's our final task in our ETL process. Here we have three different tables in our database. So now we are going to merge them by using merge join. And basically merge join is done by using mapping with a same column name. So then we have done the merge join, and then here we have used a derived column over here, so that we have like added an extra get date function, extra column which specifies current date and time, like from the date and time which the data is dumped into the data set. And here is our final data set, that's etl underscore final data set, which contains of the final entire information about our data. And that's about the complete SSIS task. And these are the tables that we can get in our, that those are dumped in our SSMS. You can see it here. This is the crash. The first one is the crash information table, and the second one is the person information table, and the third one is the vehicle information, and the fourth one is our main data set. And as mentioned by my friend, these are the three questions. He has already explained them. And yeah, coming to our conclusion. Uh, coming to a conclusion, what we have learned from this project is that the project we have done has analyzed the crash data to understand how driver behavior, vehicle types, and weather conditions contribute to severe accidents. And basically, it looked at factors like distractions, speed limits, and car make and models to identify risks. So, by combining weather data and accident trends, it highlights key causes of crashes. So, these findings aim to help policymakers and planners to take targeted steps to improve road safety and prevent the fatalities. And yeah, that's about our project. Thank you very much.